Good morning, everybody. I'm Coach Rupert, and I'm coming to you from my backyard. I'm not alone, so I have Augie. Say hi, Augie. Anyway, I thought you should be introduced to Augie. Anyway, hey, thank you for the wonderful introductions. I thoroughly enjoyed reading them, and I wish this class was face-to-face. It looks like we've got some wonderful personalities and some good people. So, unfortunately, this is what we're doing now. So once again, thank you. That was very good, very good. Congratulations on for those of you that got the extra credit. There was a reason why I posted that picture. I wasn't kind of showing off or anything like that, but we'll get to that in a minute. Cheers, everybody. All right, let's get into activity number 2. So my plan this week is we're just doing some introductions as far as our foundation of the class. So we only got 2 assignments, okay, which is fine. So here's what I want you to do. You're going to go into the modules, take a look at the assignments, but don't actually do them right away. Let's get our background in first. So go to the PowerPoints, and I do need to apologize. My PowerPoint is not very good. Kind of a long story. I'm taking my face-to-face PowerPoint from Google Drive, and I'm trying to import it. It didn't turn out very well. So it's okay. It'll be just fine. There are some typos, so don't hold it against me. I'm going to clean it up, but I've got to redo my PowerPoint. So when you open the PowerPoint, you'll see 2 definitions, one of health and the other one of wellness. And you're not going to have to remember it. You're not going to have to remember it for a quiz or anything like that, but just read it, get an understanding of the book definition of health and wellness. And then, more importantly, the dimensions of health are going to be listed. So go through those, read them, try to understand them as much as possible. You might have a different take on the name of one of the dimensions for health. For example, physical health, absolutely, it is running, exercising, lifting, yoga, hiking, biking, whatever, absolutely. But one of the definitions for physical health is what they call a continuum. Which way are you headed? Are you headed to the right or you're headed to the left? We see continuums in math. So if you're going to the right, it's a positive. If you're going to the left, it's a negative. Same thing in health. So kind of look at that continuum and see kind of where you're at. What are you doing? Are you heading to the right, or are you kind of making some small steps to the left? So we always want to try to do things that you're heading to the right, because we all want a high level of wellness. So take a look at it. You know, from looking at your introductions, you're already doing something as far as heading to the right. You're getting educated and you're learning about health, but more importantly, you're going to learn about yourself. And I think that's imperative of my goal in this class is you're going to do some soul searching and really kind of stepping out of your little bubble, and you're going to look at yourself and what are you doing, what are you thinking in regards to health and again, yourself. So you know, this is not like math. 2 + 2 will always be 4. Okay, health, things change, you know, different terminologies, different theories. So I want to try to present both sides. You know, maybe something that is kind of popular, a theory, and then maybe something that contradicts it. So I do try to do that. And then ultimately it's your decision on which one you want to kind of gravitate towards. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so you're going to go through the dimensions of health. And again, just kind of go through them. If you want to take some notes, great. Okay, and then after you do look at the horrible PowerPoint, I've got 3 videos for you. One for social health, intellectual health, and environmental health. So take a look at those videos. They are not very long at all. The social health is one that I particularly like. It kind of gives you a different perspective of social health. You know, we think of social health as being outgoing and being able to talk to people and stuff like that. Absolutely, it is part of it, but there's a whole nother segment that affects maybe you, but it does affect a lot of people nationally as well. And then go for the assignment. So the assignment is a self-reflection of where we're at and what we've just been through. You know, we are going through just this horrific stage of, I don't even know the word. I mean, it's a pandemic, obviously, but I think it has impacted everybody differently. Have I been depressed? Absolutely. I've had to make some changes in my life as well to kind of get my spirits up and think differently. I've had to come up with some new activities to stay busy. And so it's a self-reflection. So I want you to think about how this pandemic has affected you, good, bad, indifferent. But the key is I want you to use the terms in physical health. So you're going to put a bold mark and then just kind of talk about it. I think the example that I gave was I'm trying to read books other than sports books. So to me, that's kind of going to help my intellectual health. And just getting a better perspective of different things that are going on in the world. I like war. I like reading about war. I like reading about generals. I'm currently reading a lot of books on psychology and motivation. So I'm trying to broaden my horizons, I guess. So that's going to be the discussion and post. So the discussion is due on Sunday. So in order to reply, you have to post the discussion first. And then once you post the discussion, then the replies are next. So you'll be able to see the other people's posts. So anyway, that's it. So again, any questions, reach out to me. And I hope this helps kind of clarify some things for the week. And I'll look forward to reading your responses, and we'll check in next week. And above all, have a great week. If you don't, it's your own fault. Bye for now.